Thanks once again for tuning in to Starseed Rising 333. If it's your first time tuning into this channel, welcome. This is going to be a general collective reading. So whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is enjoying their day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I'm going to be filming this on Monday, the 17th of March 2025. Before I start the reading, I just want to check to see what messages our spiritual team have for us, what they would like us to focus on, think about, um, remember and consider for this week or for today. So let's see what's happening. And I just want to remind you that Tarot Oracle readings is all to do with energy. Okay, it's non-gender. He can be a she can be a he, and it's also timeless. All right. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to focus on today? What do they need to focus on today? All right. Okay, so the first energy that's coming out is Archangel Gabriel. All right. So it's a message from him. All right, telling us that we could call on his energy to help us to be more creative, to express ourselves much better. If you have a problem regarding that area, all right, and also to be able to communicate more effectively. All right, so we've got and Archangel Gabriel, okay, he represents, or you could use him to help heal, cleanse, balance, open the throat chakra, okay, which is the fifth chakra. All right. If you want to know more about chakras and auras, I do energy healing work which involves chakras and auras. So please check them out. Where do you have time? All right. And it's also you can also call on his energy again if you when it comes to helping you speaking your truth. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to think about? What do they need to think about? Okay, we've got the number 12. So it's all to do with our spiritual purpose and support. The temple path is to do with the um, uh, intuition, the gut feeling. All right. So you can always and this is the one of the greatest gifts the higher power, the divine could have given to us is our intuition. All right, which is our gut feeling. Tapping into our intuition, listening to our intuition before we make um before we decide onto something or to make drastic decisions and choices. All right. It could be to do it for some form of contract. Okay, because you've got attachment here. So um or you could be walking away. Okay, you could be walking away um okay, from a contract. It could be to do it for a group of people. um because you got this one here, it says hostility, so you could be standing your ground, speaking your truth regarding a situation. um it could be to do with money or whatever you've obtained, or some form of an abundance. Okay. Let's see what else. I think there's another card I wanted to flip out. I think it was, I did see Archangel Gabriel as well. So it could be something to do with what you've created or something. All right, so let's go on. Let's ask our spiritual team, what do we need to remember? Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to remember? Um, okay. You've got Archangel Uriel coming up, and you could call on her energy to help clear your mind, balance the crown chakra, which is to do with our thoughts, our ideas, all right, and to help us to somehow, together with um, our intuition, to sort of like decide what is best for us, okay? Because there might be some people around you, okay, that might be deceitful, okay? It could be to do with some form of love relationship, could be something to do with the past, all right? Um, maybe you might be in this energy. Take the energy as it resonates. Some of you might be experiencing a broken heart, but you can always call on Archangel Raphael for healing. All right. And again, you got contract here, so it could be to do with, it could be to do with some form of relationship. Okay. And just if you're on a spiritual path or journey, it's all to do with I guess lessons, life lessons, because you've got journey here. All right. And if you are trying, and if you are sort of stuck and stagnant, okay, and that's probably causing you some form of blockage, the higher power, your spiritual team is encouraging you to take action to heal whatever it is. All right. Let's see what. Let's see if there's any more. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to consider? Okay. Okay, you might be entering a relationship or something here. So I don't know. But you can always call on Archangel Ariel as well, okay? To help you. Um to probably be more creative, to find the inner strength, to bring about healing. All right, Archangel Ariel. She's very much connected to the sacral chakra, which is to do with our emotional being. Okay, all right, to help us heal. Okay, so um, let's see what um positive vibe is coming out for the collective to keep the vibration and frequency high around this reading. So let's see. I'm just going to select one card from this deck. Okay, they wanted me to select this card. It says it's okay to feel what you need to feel. Okay, so if you are in a situation or you've left a relationship, okay, where somehow you feel brokenhearted, it's okay to let out your emotions, to cry, and not keep things buried or suppressed. Okay, so let me just read just quickly on this. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. 44. All right, it says here there's a lot of information out there that feeling a certain way can manifest blockages in life, But it's important for us to remember we are having a human experience. Okay, so we're all spiritual beings having human experience. When we deny how we truly feel, we cast those emotions into our shadow space and they still affect us. But as we aren't conscious of them, they can create more trouble than we bargained for. Today, the universe is encouraging you to know that it's okay to feel whatever you need to feel. The only way to overcome feelings is by feeling them. So don't beat yourself up for feeling a certain way. Instead, treat yourself kindly by finding a safe space to honestly express it. Let it rise to the surface and be released. Then you can then begin taking action steps to move towards how you want to feel. Know that the universe will send support along the way. All right, so that's why I did mention earlier about Archangel Ariel. If you're interested in working with the angels, you can call on Archangel Ariel. All right, to help you heal your emotional being. All right, and the vibe of the day, you can say and believe it and have faith in what you've said. I let myself feel exactly what I need to feel. I let myself feel exactly what I need to feel. Okay, so that's the vibe of the day or of the week. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to be check on to see, what energies are around the collective. So I'm going to be using this deck. It's called What Lies Beneath. All right. And as I said earlier on, that these energies might not necessarily belong, they could belong to you or vice versa. Okay. Could be to do with people, belong to people who you're connected to, or people around you who live around you. It could be past energy, current energy, or future energy. Okay, whatever messages that come, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so let's see what's happening around the collective. So the first card that wanted to come out, it says insecure. Let's see what else. So someone's feeling very insecure. All right. You could be feeling insecure about the situation. Okay. Right. All right. Then the second energy that's coming, it says keeping you a secret. Okay. So my understanding. Now this could belong to other, it doesn't necessarily have to belong to one person. It could be different people, all right? So somebody could be feeling insecure, another person could be keeping maybe whoever they are with is keeping them a secret. It could be, all right? So let's see what else. We've got we've got this. I'll just show you. Okay, and then I've got the bottom of the deck, I've got depression. So let's see what else. Because there could be some form of censorship. So I'll just show you the third card. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to be using another deck to clarify. So um let me use the Miss Cleo Tarot. And see what comes up, okay? Insecure. Okay, so the first card, tarot card clarifying, the first card, insecure. I've got justice. Okay, so maybe somebody's facing justice, and as a result, they are feeling somehow insecure. Maybe because something has come out. There's been probably some clarity because you've got the sun here. Okay, it could be to do with a situation. It could be to do with a collaboration that a group of people did, or they did with a group of people, because you've got three of cups here. Okay, it could be something against a high priestess. You could be in this energy. All right, it doesn't matter whether you are male or female, because as I said, tarot oracle readings are non-gender. Okay, um maybe whatever they have done, okay, maybe this news is going to be coming to you because you've got the Chariot there. All right, okay, and whatever, um it could be to do with as I said, to do with a group of people or person. Maybe whatever they probably did, it could be that you probably will find out that the reason why they did it is probably because they weren't satisfied, because you've got Four of Cups here. Four of Cups talks about someone who is maybe not happy with their current life. Okay, um it could be to do with money, because you've got Ten of Coins here. All right, um let me just see. See if there's anything else. Okay, let me just see if I can use another deck to clarify. It doesn't have to be, okay, it could be to do with love as well, or marriage or business situation. So let's see. Let me go with the situation then to see what comes up, okay? It could be somebody or group of people you have separated yourself from, okay? Let's see. But as I said, it doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be a platonic. Okay. Insecure. Yeah, I think it's yeah, you got coffin. So something has come to an end because you got coffin. Um yeah, you definitely let go because you got fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and letting go. Okay. Um this person could be stalking you, I don't know, right? This person probably because, or you could feel that way, because you got backstabbing, heartbroken, separation, loss, deception, lies, and again you got separation here. This person could be missing you, or you'd be missing this person. Um, and it could be like a past lesson here because you got reminiscing, or it could be that person. It could be a group of people. It could be a work situation, work colleagues, or ex-work colleagues. I mean, it says learning from the past, perception, making memories. Okay, but these person or people, I don't know, maybe it's you, but anyway, it says Mars, so it says hiding true feelings. Okay, let's see. Or maybe the reason why they did these things probably because they felt somehow insecure. All right, so let me just use another deck and see what comes out. So let me use the what's the vibe and see what comes up. Insecure. Okay. Right. So maybe this person is still hopeful if it's a relationship that you might come back with this person, because I think by you leaving them they probably feel very insecure. Okay. They could be all in their head. They probably could be have hit rock bottom as a result. Um while you over here healing from this situation. Um there could be a lot of gossip around the situation. Mhm. It does say this one here. It says greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. So maybe someone did something out of greed or wanted to win at all cost. Okay, it does say lust, but it doesn't always have to be. As I said, a love relationship could be to do with something else. Okay, and it says they're toxic, so this is definitely a toxic person. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be clarifying the next card, keeping a secret. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to be clarifying keeping your secrets and see what that's about. Who are we dealing with here? Keeping your secrets. The first card that wanted to come out, it says the Fool. So maybe somebody made a foolish decision. Okay. This could be a love situation here. All right. This person could have been somebody who was very conniving, wanted to win at all costs regarding something. It could be to do, I don't know, it could be maybe it could be to do, it doesn't always have to be I'm just trying to think about I don't know what the motive was here, but to me this looks more like a love situation here because you've got the Fool. If you notice on the Fool, he's got a cup here in his hand. All right. Okay, he's got a cup here in his hand. All right. Got Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Swords is all about the mind. Okay, ideas. Okay. Yeah, they probably feel a fool because they offered you this fishy cup of love. All right, and maybe you've got the Judgment card. So obviously they're probably under judgment now, and all of this. They are. They may want to come back. Okay, because or they whatever, or if you were like in a third party situation, maybe whoever they had an affair with, that person probably left them out in the cold because you got Five of Coins, and maybe they wanted to come back because you got the Chariot. They probably want to come back to you because you've got the Chariot card here, right? You could be the High Priestess or in that energy, but you're very defensive, very protective of yourself. All right. Maybe you don't know no longer want to be with this person because this person put you in a third party situation because you got Three of Cups here, and you've probably got clarity and you're receiving your justice. Okay. All right. And this person could have used spell work. All right. To keep you in this situation, but you've got the Hierophant here. So the Hierophant could be that there could have been some form of a divine intervention, or it could be that you received messages from your higher power, all right, that this person was keeping you a secret, and you could be somebody who embodies the Queen of Cups energy, and maybe this person is facing karma because you've got Nine of Wands here, or Nine of Staffs, and or Eight of Wands, Eight of Staffs, and okay, and it could be to do um with a relationship, or it could be that you might be um or you might have persevered, okay, because Nine of Staffs or Nine of Wands, okay, in traditional tarot talks about finding the strength to overcome a situation, okay, and maybe in time you will then find someone, because this could always, Eight of Staff or Eight of Wands talks about something coming towards you. So maybe in time, you may eventually find someone who, or you will end up having a passionate beginning with somebody else. Okay, a new beginning in love. Okay, so this is what okay, this person could be your counterpart because you've got King of Swords here, and then you've got Queen of Swords here. So this could be your counterpart, or it could be that you've healed and you're just balanced. Both your masculine and feminine energies are balanced at the moment. Okay, all right. Let me just see if I can get anything else on this one. Let me just use this one called Hidden Hearts. See what comes up. Okay, so the first card on the top of the deck, you've got intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So definitely, this probably it could be on a spiritual path or religious path, and you just use your intuition, or you got guidance to move away, because this was probably most likely third party situation. You probably have released this person, healing from this, all right, and since you walked away, this person probably feels abandoned. Okay, this could be a karmic masculine and feminine. Okay, although it says divine masculine head, but again, in tarot oracle readings, okay, it's usually hey, we're dealing with energy, okay, so it doesn't really matter if it's masculine, but we do all embody, okay, we all embody masculine feminine energies, okay, and this has come to an end because you've got finality, farewells, leave behind, closure. Okay. Uh, let's see what else. Let's see what else. Yeah, this person was having secret rendezvous, okay? Because it says getting a room, hotel, motel, suit business, pleasure. Okay. Okay, they somebody who they had an affair with, this person could be maybe expecting their child. Okay. Um this person could be doing some form of, they could be doing narcotics. Okay. Um and they've definitely made some bad choices here. All right, they probably want to apologize, but this person's still wearing a mask, and you've walked away. You're tired of the drama, okay? Because this person is very dramatic. That's why we've got total drama action here, okay? And they're probably now all in their feelings since you walked away. All right, maybe that's why um the word insecure and depression showed up. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify this one here because this wanted to come up. So maybe they've, I don't know, maybe they visit this particular shop all the time, probably because they, are busy, like messing about. I don't know. We'll see. Let me see if I can get clarification. I think this is definitely self explanatory here, but let's see. But it says here strength, so I don't know. Um, it says there's strength, so I don't know. Maybe this person, or it could be that maybe they had some form of addiction here, right? It could be that this person could have had some form of addiction, and they're just trying to find the strength to heal because you got the star. um you've got the star card here. All right, maybe this person is working very hard to heal from this situation, or it could be that they receive news about somebody being being, or maybe somebody they know or associated with met caught their partner in this shop, right? So who knows, you know because you do have, okay, I tell you what, because in one of the cards it does say in your feelings, right? So and on the picture it does have like, so maybe this person, okay, because look, if you notice on this card you could see like something is been has been, like somebody's taking out something from a bag. Okay, so maybe maybe someone saw them, or they might have seen whoever they were with going in this particular shop, all right, and follow them. Or maybe the person that was they were cheating on, or whatever it is, whatever the story is, probably visit this particular place, all right, and they might have heard something and whatever, or they might have had some form of suspicions and went into their bag and they found this. All right. So you have to just, there's different like scenarios here. Let me just see if I can get anything else. I'm gonna get anything else from this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe I should use. Let me use this one. Let's see. Yeah, this person was definitely messing about because again, it says they're getting a room. Okay, let me use another deck. This one, what's the vibe? Yeah, yeah. This person is now they've somehow feel rock bottom since all right, all of they're just over because they're just quite depressed. All right, um, but again, they've made right bad choices here. Okay, so this person was definitely they were being very deceptive. They were wearing a mask. They probably somehow feel stuck. All right. Um, but this person it was disloyal or okay, very disloyal. And they're hoping for a second chance, but you've let go of this person. Okay. Right, so I'm going to just clarify the last card, okay, and see what comes up. Let's see. So I'm going to be clarifying depression here. Just please clarify depression. Okay, whoever is depressed, all right. So it could be the energy of one person, okay, but it could be a group of people, people you're associated with, people around you. Maybe that was your part, the energy you embodied in the past. So just take it as it resonates. Okay, it could be past, current, or present, or um what's going to happen in the near distant future. But then you've got clarifying depression. I've got five of swords. So whoever's in this energy was probably somebody who was quite deceptive. All right, or wanted to win at all costs. Okay, this person, as I said, could have put you in a third party situation. Okay, because you got three of coins here, or collaborated depending on what the situation is. All right. This person is probably maybe still hoping. All right, they could be all in their head because you've got two of staffs, you've got nine of swords here. Okay, all right, somebody who's unable to sleep. Okay, and that's the truth because you've got ace of swords here. All right. um It could be to do with money because you've got Ace of Coins here. Doesn't necessarily have to be because Ace of Swords does talk about prosperity, okay, new opportunities, or it could be to do um, with a new relationship, okay. But this person offered you you know, a fishy cup of love, all right. Maybe they do want to come and offer you, or may say they want to start a new beginning with you because you've got four of staffs here, and you've also got page of coins here. Okay, that could be their wishful thinking. okay, because they probably see you as someone who's quite content, quite happy. All right, they may want to come to you to um or to send you a message or to tell you that they want to come out to want to balance something out. All right, but this person is in the Knight of Swords energy. All right, they could be in another relationship because you got Two of Cups and then you got Two of Swords here. All right, so and maybe they see you happy and they want to come to interrupt that. Okay, because you got Nine of Coins here. You could be quite abundant, quite prosperous, content. Okay, and then you got the Hermit card here, right? And maybe um you could have healed from this situation because you got the Hermit, you got Four of Swords. Okay, from this situation where there was no equal give and take here. All right, and you could have been heartbroken because of this person being unfaithful or not being truthful to you. All right, um they probably want to come in, but this person is not, they embody, there's a lot of knights here. Okay, knights is sort of like an immature type of energy here. Okay, whether it's to do it for business, whether it's to do with some form of a love relationship, it doesn't have to be a marriage. Okay, but this person embodies there's a lot of page and um night energy here, which is a very immature type of energy. And maybe like said, no, I no longer want to be with you, whatever, and this person is now feeling depressed, or it's probably because they're under judgment. All right, because of the way they treated you. It could be one person, it could be a group of people, okay, which you have taken the leap of faith, okay, to move away from the situation because you got Six of Swords here, right? And as I said, these people or person could be under judgment, okay, and some of them might be depressed because they're under judgment or because of what they did to you in the past, okay, and you're standing your ground, all right, and you're receiving your justice, and they are also under judgment, okay, as well. All right, because you've got justice and judgment together in the reading. From what I've learned is that things are being sorted out or dealt with in this both spiritual and physical world. Okay, so let me just see if there's anything else. Let's go for this one. Hidden secrets. This people just go for depression. Yeah, this one says that you know your value. You've moved away, you know your value, aware of everything. All right. This came in reverse. So obviously this relationship has come to an end because you got only you, and that came out reverse. So definitely you've moved away from this situation. Okay, this person, it could be a marriage because it could have been a marriage because you got commitment, or maybe they have, you could be the third wheel, as they say in spiritual terms, and maybe this person was already married. Okay, there because you got commitment here, or maybe this partner found out about you, and there's now problems because you got turbulence, arguments. Um, this person is, as I said, got sorrow, loss, grief, depression here. All right, this person probably could still holding on, hoping that they'll have a chance to come back to you. All right, but this person is uncertain. They don't even know what they want. And if you have a social platform, they could be spying on your, on social network. All right, they could somehow be a bit withdrawn, sort of in hermit mode at the time being, but you've used your intuition, okay, about the situation. They probably somehow feel trapped in the head, You could be in this divine feminine energy. Um, all right. And this to me looks like more like a karmic, either soulmate relationship or a false twin flame connection. All right. And they're just hoping that they'll have a second chance. Okay, but all it is just is this person is non-committal. All right. And you've set up healthy boundaries there, so it's definitely it says no drawing the line enough. Okay. And it could be that's why why this individual or individuals are somehow feeling depressed. Let's see what else. Let me just clarify using these cards. Yeah. They said this, I think this person is also somehow trying to compete with you. It does happen, even though this you were with this person before. Or it doesn't always have to be a love. It could be other people, okay, that you connected with in the past. You've got red lipstick stains, so maybe this person got caught out. Okay. You've got getting a room again. You got expecting again, maybe whoever they were involved with, this third party situation, this person is expecting their child. They might be in trouble with the police. Okay. You probably walked away because you're tired of drama. Okay, they probably feel that they've messed up in this situation. But again, this card came, it says already knowing the tea. So you probably already know about this person's infidelity or this person's deceptiveness. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Let me see if I can use another deck. Okay. I don't know. Let's see what comes up. See, so let's see. So I'm using another deck. It says, see what else is coming out. Okay. What other energies are coming out around the collective? What it says, no, it's not the time. It's not the right time. So definitely, now this could be something that you've experienced, somebody else that you're connecting to. If you want a twin flame or soulmate connection, it could. These are things, okay, that maybe your other half, okay, could have experienced, and maybe you're waiting for this person, but spirit is saying, no, it's not the time, okay. You've got distance here. It says you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So it could be someone that you were with, or doesn't always have to be a partner. It could be to do with a group of people, okay, at a distance. It says someone is still figuring themselves out in terms of sexuality. So I don't know what that's about. It could be you or somebody or group of people or people among a group of people. Okay, it says a moving, change of residence, moving in change of residence, moving in with your partner. So I don't know, that's maybe for some of you, okay, because we're all on different timelines. All right, and then you've got intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you. So if you know this person played you, Spirit is saying that, you know, you know, I mean, basically to listen to your gut feeling. All right, this person that you're dealing with probably will could have been either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they could have those placements. They could be you know, like they could have a air sign, they could be a cusp child, or they could have the moon sign, their moon sign, uh sun sign could be in those, or they could just have those placements in their chart. Okay, this person probably wants to confess because got, or a group of people, depending on what the situation is. It says someone has to tell you something. All right, and then you got someone else, someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. So if you are going into a spiritual union, okay, spirit is just letting you know that there could be someone, could be a past person trying to interfere with this. All right, this person, if they put you in a third party situation, whatever it is, or there could be a group of people, some people might be going through a divorce, you've moved on. All right, and whoever is coming back from the past, they could be trying to do some form of love spell, okay, to gain your trust, to have you back in their life. Okay, so you've been warned. Okay. Okay, so let me just see what else. What else? Else. Um can I use this? I'm gonna use this today. Right, so let's see what else is coming out, okay, regarding this situation or situations. Who's this deck? Who's the love? Okay, so let's see what else is coming out. What are the messages? What does the collective need to know? Okay, it says keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. So, you know, the more gratitude you give, and by having a positive mindset, is the more blessings you will receive. Let's see what else. Okay, it says here, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So maybe this is what this person is doing now, since they're under judgment. Okay, you got her engagement ring. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, um, eternity, completion, union. So maybe something, it could be that you were married to this person, or maybe that's something that's going, you might meet someone in the future who's going to be uh more in alignment, especially if you are on a soulmate twin flame connection. All right, you're probably loving on yourself now because you got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Okay, and then you got the sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So you're probably protecting your energy. You might be healing from this situation. Okay, having time for yourself. Okay, because you got girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Okay. right, so let's see what messages, guidance the ancestors would like to give to the collective. Could be regarding this situation or just any type of spiritual guidance, okay? Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Okay, so we've got here summer, bask in joy and light. Okay. So let me just read from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. See what that's about. So please bear with me. I'm just summer 143. Okay, so it goes on to say here, the message: rise up, open your wings and shine, bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. Okay, the extended message here says, this is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving to allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There is also a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. When the summer card arrives in the future position of a spread, well, it just says that. So basically, really, what um the message here is that we are probably receiving inspiration, okay, in regards to what to do if we're working on a project, to help us move on in our life. All right, and I'm pretty sure that the clocks are going to be going forward soon, so we'll be approaching summer soon. Okay. They also wanted me to take this card where it says mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Okay, so let me just read quickly on this one. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? Because we are all on different timelines, okay? And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? 113. Let me just put this on a stand so you can see the card. Okay, it goes on to say here, take time to reflect. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. All right, and then it goes on to say here, um, you are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. All right, so it could be a time for reflection for some of you. All right. All right. So let's see what additional messages, okay, that's coming up for the collective. So let's get this one here. What is the spirit messages? And see what comes out. Let's see what's additional messages spirit have for the collective. Okay. The first one, it says here, cleanse your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out of some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Okay, that's for some of you, not for all of you. All right, we've got here inspire passion. Okay, inspire passion. All right. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. So that's for some of you, okay? Not all of you. Okay. All right. So let's see what messages the fairies for the collective. Not what to pop out. Okay, it says here, temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Okay, so again, you know, these are not necessarily, your energies, okay, but that is something that's picked up around the collective, okay? Then it goes on to say, journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, so some of you might be planning to travel. All right, and then we've got inspiration. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from a fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Okay. All right. So, um, let's see. Okay, let's see what additional messages for the collective here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we've got her companion. It says, listen to your inner voice. Your spirit guide is there to assist you. What else from this deck? It says, weave the threads of your dreams, your thoughts shape your reality. Okay, so if you want to do like some, because if you do affirmations, this would be quite helpful to bring, um, to bring in whatever it is that you'd like to create or manifest. All right. Um, let's see what else here. What are additional advice for the collective? Okay, and then it got, okay, then I've got transformation. Transformation is brewing, embrace change, and harness the magic. Okay, because some of you, depending on where you are, okay, on this spiritual journey, or if you've just sort of awakened. Okay, we're all on different timelines, so it's all about like sort of letting go of things that no longer serve you, healing. Okay, also ascending. Okay, all right. So let me just to close this reading off. I just want to use uh two more decks. So if you're interested in working with crystals or enjoy working with the power of crystals, I'm going to be using the crystal deck to see what crystals spiritual team. Oh, before I do that, I want to use this one because I do connect with the energies of past celebrities. So let's see what celebrity energy, okay, that's going to come out for the collective. All right. So let's see. So let's see. Okay, wow. So we've got Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. Okay, that's coming out. So let's see. It says here, know yourself. All right, Marilyn Monroe. So let's see what message Marilyn Monroe has for us. Okay, the message here is that you can be anyone you want to be, but don't forget who you are. All right, so it's all about trying to be our authentic self here. All right, this is the message that's coming out for it says, when you draw this card, you are being shown you are powerful character and have the ability to be able to win your way through by your natural charms and inner beauty. You can create better outcomes for anything or anyone you put your mind to. When needed, you can charm your way in any situation with guile, tact, and diplomacy, enchanting the people around you if need to be to reach your purpose. Wow. All right. So I think this is the message here from Marilyn Monroe. Okay. All right. All right. So let me just use the crystal deck to see what crystals our spiritual team would like us to work with. Okay. So we've got lapis lazuli. Okay, so if you're somebody who's quite indecisive in order to make the right choice or make right or decisions, then you can use lapis lazuli. Okay. Okay, they wanted me to select this one. To bloodstone, you can use bloodstone. It says get up, get moving. So you can use the energy of bloodstone to help you feel more energized. All right, to um work towards your goals. All right. Let's see what other crystals our spiritual team would like. Okay, we've got here Iolite, shift your money mindset. So you can use the power of Iolite to help you to become more creative in your endeavors. Okay, we also have here Rhodoxarite, remember your worth. So it's all about the journey, should be all about self-love, self-worth, self-care. All right. And they wanted to meet. Okay, all right. Okay, they also want me to um mention rainbow obsidian, heal your heart. Okay, this is a very good crystal for, especially if you are suffering or experience some form of emotional pain or trauma. And Lemurian quartz, okay, which can help you if you're somebody that is very impatient. You can use the energy or power of Lemurian quartz. And I'm going to be using one last deck to close off this reading, which are inspiring quotes. So let's see. Okay, so I think they want me to select this one. It says, focus on all the good. Okay, focus on all the good. All right, it says here, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Okay, you're allowed to be a masterpiece and work in progress simultaneously. You'll never influence the world trying to be like it. So it's all about being your own true authentic self. Okay. To accomplish, we must not only act but dream. Okay, that's to bring our goals into fruition, to bring our dreams into reality. And every day is another chance. All right. And also the comeback is always stronger than the setback. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. This was a collective reading. All right. And I hope whatever messages, whatever guidance that has come out will be helpful to you in some way. And if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.